Welcome to the V is for Vino Nerd Lab, where we take complicated wine topics and make them simple. Today we're talking about acid.
Acid.
So what is acid? Well, it's one of the 5 major components of wine. It's a compound in the grapes, tartaric, malic, and citric acid, that gives wine a sourness or a tartness. But it's really important to wine too. It also gives wine a liveliness, a pizzazz, or a pop. Some things that have acid naturally, lemons, vinegar has a lot of acid. Some things that have very low acid, milk, avocados. Now, acid is a direct consequence of climate. Cooler climate grapes tend to have more acid than warm climate. And this is because it has an inverse relationship with ripeness. The riper a grape gets, the more acid goes down. So as the sugar goes up, the acid goes down. You can think of it like a banana. This green banana is gonna have more acid and not so much sugar, whereas this ripe banana that's brown is gonna have way too much sugar. And the key for a winemaker is to find that perfect blend right in the middle where you get a perfectly ripe grape or banana. It's also very similar to good lemonade. Lemonade is all about the balance between the citric acid in the lemon juice and the sugar that you put in. So we start with our water and we'll put in our lemon juice just to get started here. Now, adding just lemon juice, this is going to be obviously very sour. You have no sugar to balance it out. And these are like grapes that have been on the vine too little. They're going to be very, very acidic. It's not going to taste very good. But if you add a little sugar, and these will be like grapes that are on the vine that have developed a little bit more, you're going to find that perfect balance between the acid and the sugar. That's perfect lemonade, and that's just like a grape that has had the proper amount of hang time on the vine. And now if we add more sugar, this is going to be like a grape that has too much hang time. It's going to be very low on acid, and it's not going to have any pop. It's going to be very flat. Now the key to a winemaker is to pick at the perfect moment. A winemaker can't just add sugar down the road. He has to pick at the right moment when the acid and the sugar are in perfect balance. And this is assuming there's a perfect moment at all. In some years, the weather won't be good enough and the grapes won't ripen enough. And in other years, they'll ripen too quickly and you'll be forced to pick them too early before everything else in the grape has developed. I hope you enjoyed this Nerd Lab on acid and keep geeking out. Get the wine, full episodes, and more at visforvino.com.